people are saying and doing, and where it's going to lead to in New York. Because understand what is being ushered in. Listen to this.
Sharia law starts now. Absolutely. Zohran Mamdani, Islamic Caliphate, our brother in Islam, Islamic Caliphate of New York, starts today, baby.
God, there is just something so electric, so satisfying about knowing that my MAGA parents, wherever they are probably having a horrible night tonight. Oh, I literally just got goosebumps thinking about it. Like, they are in such a bad mood, probably, about the fact that Zoran just won and Prop 50 is gonna pass. Like, wow. God, I'm sorry. It just makes me feel good that my MAGA parents are probably upset right now.
When the day starts with Dick Cheney being dead, it ends with Mamdani winning. Oh, yes. Oh. I'm so happy. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Sharia law starts now.
I have to ask this because people on the other side are going to say that they feel like the Democrat Party has been mean. Recently, with Charlie Kirk being assassinated,
He's a piece of garbage. Of course we were mean. I am so tired of people saying, oh, but, it's a terrible thing. No, Hitler is dead. I'm glad Hitler's dead. Evil people have no place in my world. He was a hateful human being. It was disgusting, the things that he said and did. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. I have to point my energy in other directions.
There's a couple of things here. First off, you might say, Dave, that's a little heavy-handed. Like, does that woman represent most of the people there? But I actually don't think it's heavy-handed. If you were to poll most of the however many millions of people, and there were millions of people, it was an awful lot of people all over the country that were out.
Sharia law starts now. Absolutely. Zohran Mamdani, Islamic Caliphate, our brother in Islam, Islamic Caliphate of New York, starts today, baby.
God, there is just something so electric, so satisfying about knowing that my MAGA parents, wherever they are probably having a horrible night tonight. Oh, I literally just got goosebumps thinking about it. Like, they are in such a bad mood, probably, about the fact that Zoran just won and Prop 50 is gonna pass. Like, wow. God, I'm sorry. It just makes me feel good that my MAGA parents are probably upset right now.
When the day starts with Dick Cheney being dead, it ends with Mamdani winning. Oh, yes. Oh. I'm so happy. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Sharia law starts now.
So yeah, and it was mostly women, white liberal women.
Congratulations, Democrats. You lost your party to socialism. This fucking guy, Mamdani, won in about 4 minutes. You can take a look at the districts. The Bronx, this one's a fucking wrap. Cuomo was awful. That's neither here nor there. That guy sucked. You lost your party to socialism because you pandered to the radicals on the left. And you've created this cataclysm of people, especially the young generation, that think they're going to get something for fucking free. They're about to be taken for a fucking ride. Now you have no stars. Nothing. People like Mamdani, they're going to be weaseling their way all the way to upcoming general elections. So there is no more Democratic Party of old. JFK, you're never going to see that again. They're going to take over, and you're going to get this lunatic shit that you're about to see in New York City. So hold on. I've been talking about the policies and the fairy tale bullshit. Yeah, I know, Mamdani. He's going to bring back Miss Lizzie's fucking magic school bus. We know. Just wait. You lost your fucking party because you guys, you're playing hopscotch. You're fucking back and forth over the line. You don't even know what you are anymore. But they know. The socialists know. The communism, they're now going to take over your fucking party now. So this is all it's going to be from now on. Good luck. Gone are the old days of Hillary Clinton in her pantsuit and old Slick Willie getting his cigar up the broad. Listen, now this is it.
I don't know. Well, it says Let's Rant Comedy. I don't know if that is his actual TikTok, because sometimes people clip other people's stuff. But if this guy doesn't have a podcast, he needs one. He's hilarious. Like, could someone have said it better? But what he's saying, it's not far off. This isn't hysterics or anything. Take a listen to this, because I want to show you, like, the absolute derangement, the things that people are saying and doing, and where it's going to lead to in New York. Because understand what is being ushered in. Listen to this.
Sharia law starts now. Absolutely. Zohran Mamdani, Islamic Caliphate, our brother in Islam, Islamic Caliphate of New York, starts today,
something so electric, so satisfying about knowing that my MAGA parents, wherever they are probably having a horrible night tonight. Oh, I literally just got goosebumps thinking about it. Like they are in such a bad mood probably about the fact that Zoran just won and Prop 50 is gonna pass. Like, wow. God, I'm sorry. It just makes me feel good that my MAGA parents are probably upset right now.
When the day starts with Dick Cheney being dead, it ends with Mamdani winning. Oh, yes. Oh. I'm so happy. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Sharia law starts now.
So yeah, and it was mostly women, white liberal women, that basically got him elected. If you look at the numbers, if you look at the polling and saw what happened, that was the most of the coalition. But I showed you earlier, you maybe think this is hyperbolic, maybe they're just joking and all of that. But I played this for you guys in a video earlier today. I want you to see it again, or for anybody who didn't see this was at a rally for Mamdani, okay? This was a rally for Mamdani in New York City. In New York City.
We're done hiding. We're done. We're done being tortured and hurt and judged. This is the correct religion. This is the religion that all of humanity needs to be upon, of Islam. And we will not stop until it enters every home. So I want you to repeat after me. I want to hear it in every single district. It should tremble. Brooklyn should hear it. The Bronx should hear it. Queens should hear it. Say it as if the Ummah depends on this, my brothers and sisters. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadan Rasulullah. There is no God worthy of worship except Allah, the God of Jesus, the God of Moses, the God of Abraham, and the God of the last and final prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We're done hiding.
Yeah, you done hiding, all right. They're coming out in full force. They don't give a damn. Now, I have more to show you, because you may think, Melanie, you're being extremist. And let me just say this. Why are you bringing up Jesus? Jesus don't have nothing to do with what you're talking about and what you're doing. I don't know if that was just a pander. I don't know what that was, but absolutely not. But we know what's going to happen over there. We know what's going to happen in New York, because the UK is the blueprint of all of this. The UK, if you have not been paying attention to what's happening over there, well, you need to. You need to, because you need to understand what these people are celebrating, what they want, what they are demanding to happen. And I'm going to walk you through this. I have a couple clips to show you, but let's just look at this. The UK has been conquered, and I have a clip with this. The UK has been conquered. I see no way. Actually, you know what? Let's let him do it, and then I'll read all the statistics and all that.
This is the new Home Secretary of the United Kingdom. Oh, and some of you might be wondering, what is the Home Secretary in charge of? Well, they're responsible for England and Wales' internal affairs, including national security, counterterrorism, policing, and immigration. So the UK now has a Pakistani woman in charge of policing and immigration. Look, I'm not surprised. I told you all in a video like a couple hours ago that the UK has fallen, because this isn't the first position that was taken. I mean, there was the Mayor of London, Mayor of Birmingham, Mayor of Leeds, Mayor of Blackburn, Mayor of Sheffield, Mayor of Oxford, Luton, Oldham, Rothschild. I mean, in the UK right now, there are literally Muslim-only sections. 78% of the Muslim refugees don't even work. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just the women. 63% of the men also don't work. And 8 out of every 10 of them are on free government housing. Oh, and just recently, I'm sure it's a coincidence, all schools in the United Kingdom are now required to be halal. So yeah, with all that in mind, this makes total sense.
So let's look at this. The UK has been conquered. I see no way back from this. In the UK right now, there are now Muslim-only sections, like he said. 78% of the Muslim women refugees, they don't work. 63% of the Muslim men refugees don't work. 8 out of 10 of Muslims are on free government housing. Many UK schools now requiring school lunches to be halal. And actually, oh, did I save it? Did I pull it up for you guys to see? I gotta find it, but hopefully I can find it. But now pork is banned from school lunches in the UK completely. Pork is now banned. You're not allowed to have any pork. And in the UK. Also, I'll add on to this. What do you think is the most popular baby name in all of Europe? Not just the UK, but in all of Europe. I'll give you 2 seconds. It's Mohammed. It is the number one baby name, meaning new babies that are born, the name they are given the most often for boys is Muhammad now. In all of Europe. All of Europe. Okay, let's continue. There are schools so overrun with Muslims like Daisyfield Primary in Blackburn, where 95% of the pupils are Muslim. They have adopted strict halal accreditation. The mayor of London, and this is repeating some of the things he said, but it's important that you really hear it, especially if this is your first time hearing it. The mayor of London, Sheffield, Blackburn, Oxford, Luton, Oldham are all Muslims. The new Secretary of the United Kingdom, who's in charge of national security, counterterrorism, policing, and immigration, is a Pakistani Muslim. 3% of the Muslim refugees don't work. 8 out of 10 of Muslims are on free government housing. Many UK schools now requiring school lunches to be halal. And actually, oh, did I save it? Did I pull it up for you guys to see? I gotta find it. But hopefully I can find it. But now pork is banned from school lunches in the UK completely. Pork is now banned. You're not allowed to have any pork. And in the UK. Also, I'll add on to this. What do you think is the most popular baby name in all of Europe? Not just the UK, but in all of Europe. I'll give you 2 seconds. It's Mohammed. It is the number one baby name, meaning new babies that are born, the name they are given the most often for boys is Muhammad now. In all of Europe. All of Europe. Okay, let's continue. There are schools so overrun with Muslims like Daisyfield Primary in Blackburn, where 95% of the pupils are Muslim. They have adopted strict halal accreditation. The mayor of London, and this is repeating some of the things he said, but it's important that you really hear it, especially if this is your first time hearing it. The mayor of London, Sheffield, Blackburn, Oxford, Luton, Oldham are all Muslims. The new Secretary of the United Kingdom, who's in charge of national security, counterterrorism, policing, and immigration, is a Pakistani Muslim.
This is the new Home Secretary of the United Kingdom.
Sorry, right.
Oh, and some of you...
Let's continue. Additionally, in England, there is not a single white British child in 72 schools across England. So we're talking about the indigenous population, which are white people. Indigenous white children are not there. In 454 schools, white British children make up less than 2% of the student body. White British children are now a minority in 1 in 4 schools. And like I told you, Muhammad tops the list of boys' names for the 2nd year running. But that is all in Europe. But again, you may think, Melanie, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. It's not that serious. Well, did you know? There's a lot that I could unpack, but that would take forever. But Christians in Britain aren't even allowed to sing church hymns outside church grounds now. Look at this.
Religion you're allowed to do anywhere.
No, miss, you're not allowed to sing church songs outside of church grounds, by the way.
You're not allowed to sing church songs outside
of church songs or church
you're not allowed
grounds. That's fine.
You're not allowed. She just said you're not allowed to sing church songs outside of church.
Our church outside of church grounds, unless you have unless you've been authorized by the church to do this kind of song.
It's not saying anything anymore. Are you saying that you don't care about the Human Rights Act? You're lost? Religion you're allowed to do anywhere.
But then also, here we go. We got more. So one of the most important videos you can watch, Muslims gathered in Whitechapel, London to claim ownership of the neighborhood. Someone yells, "There's no need for that. We're on the same side." Muslims yell back, "No, we're not. Islam is here to take over." They openly chant, "Whose streets? Our streets," claiming the UK as their own. They're not in Western countries to assimilate. They are here to take over. Let's watch this. Do you know they're also wanting to ban dogs because I guess Muslims don't like dogs. And so now it will be a criminal offense to walk your dog.
This is the police. Hey, I'm no Nazi. This is the police appeasing the leftists again. Appeasing the leftists again.
I'm not a Nazi. Stopping you from moving forward to prevent the breach of the peace. What, just for calling for saying I don't want to be called a Nazi? You shouldn't be allowed it.
It's a control tactic, so you can't say or do anything.
Just keep on going round.
It's to protect the leftists.
Absolutely. What do you mean, move on? How pathetic are you?
From the British, we love you!
You're not going that way. Excuse me. Guys, 2 of you, please. 2 of you, straight away. Why?
Look!
And now they're all mobilised. As usual.
To do with being a Nazi, it's got nothing to do with being a Nazi.
So this goes on stopping and harassing this woman. The police are traitors there. I mean, absolute traitors. This has gotten so wild, guys. Guess what? Not only that, the Labour MP, Javine Sander, calls on the UK to take the British flags down since it makes migrants uneasy. I promise you, I am not joking. This is really happening. It's worse than what I'm showing. But these are just some of the things. This is going to be New York. This is what they want. This is what they want to usher in the new world order.
And then I see flags painted on roundabouts. And that is just a bit weird. And you know, because you've seen it online and I see it in my inbox, that this does make people feel uneasy. And they ask, what message are these flags supposed to be sending? Now look, I'll take people at their words. People who say this is about national pride. I'm proud of my country too. And I'm proud of our flag. But I do understand why others feel that it's about excluding people. Why others feel that it's about saying who belongs here and who doesn't. We're one British people. We're proud of our country. We should be standing together underneath our flag, not some of us looking up with unease. That's not the British way. Standing together, not standing apart. That's what being British is about. Unity, decency, determination, having a pint, a cup of tea, supporting the English football team, and sometimes they win. That's what being British is about. And that's why today I'll be asking the Reform County Council to take down the flags from the lampposts.
What the hell? So the British flag, now in their own country, is somehow racist.
Says this to Tommy, left is the party of murder. Okay, left is the party of murder. If you can pull this up, there's a clip of Musk saying this. I think you just go for it.
And then you see how much violence there's on the left, with our friend Charlie Kirk getting murdered in cold blood this week, and people on the left celebrating it openly. The left is the party of murder and celebrating murder.
And it's the best. I'll finish you like Fudon Sawani. onattera kujjuka ng'enkoko nattera kukkuba kibooko njagala nkukkuba engatto hey Sissoko Sissoko let's get together let's get together
Wabula, you're talking too much, but I know you miss Jambula.
Cheese has Poland taken?
0.
And you're proud of that?
If you are asking me, if you are asking me about Muslims illegal immigration, none, not even one, will come to Poland. Not even one if it's illegal. We took over 2 million Ukrainians who are working, who are peaceful in Poland. We will not receive even one Muslim because this is what we promised.
But I asked not about illegal immigrants, I asked about refugees. And Jean-Claude Juncker, the Commission President, says that you're racist. You sound proud of the fact that you haven't taken any refugees.
Of course, because this is what our people are expecting from our government. That's number one. This is why our government was elected. But this is why Poland is so safe. This is the reason why we had not even one terrorist attack. Look at the streets in Poland, and we can be called populists, nationalists, racists. I don't care. I care about my family and about my country.
They are in that situation. Don't the politicians of Europe have a moral humanitarian duty to step in?
No.